the teams right now. And Gordon able to draw the contact against Bonga. Now in a second against Isak Bonga.
Gordon's a crafty individual on the floor, especially with the ball in his hands. A lot of people don't know this, but he can play the point guard position as you see him playing that right now. And he's crafty with it. You can put him in pick-and-roll situations from the top of the key side, pick-and-roll situations, and he can create not only for himself but for others.
Oladipo against Bell. Lost it, got it back, lost it again, and still got it back. Shot clock down to 3. Don't want to foul. Able to get the shot off, and the rebound comes into Bonga's hands. Westbrook to Bell on the baseline. Gave up a layup, and instead was trying to find the corner 3 and turns it over.
Yeah, he had it done.
And now the other way, back rim. And this will be out of bounds off of Jerome Robinson, and it's going to stay Houston ball.
Let's get back to Jordan Beal being on that 10-day contract. Now, y'all been there, and it's not easy. In fact, when I signed my 10-day contract with the Wizards, I didn't play for the whole year. So I doubted myself. I didn't know if I was still.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Bills Stadium. Just a few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Throwing on first down is Allen. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Throwing now is Allen. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. That catch good for only a couple.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now 3rd and goal.
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Moss. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Zach Moss, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, that's a solid opening drive, and nothing fancy there at the end, just pounded in.
That felt like old school football, didn't it? Right down at the goal line. And not only were they able to punch it in, as you just emphasized, they did it against a goal line defense that's stacked to stop the run. So if you're on that offensive side of the ball, you feel great about yourself right now. You're actually able to dominate a group that expected you to run the ball and still punched it in.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Is he just standing there?
Snell, and flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
It's Roethlisberger. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger. Back to Smith-Schuster, this time complete. And he's got a 1st down. It's a tackle made at the Bills' 39. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Side, they're going to go option here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The first carry down for Benny Snell, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play.
Pick it up. It's embarrassing.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills 7, Steelers nothing.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start on the ground with Moss. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Leaving there?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hard out there.
At the 42-yard line.
You never not get out there. Okay.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's tackled at the...
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
All right, Dad. Right safe.
To the air, Allen. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
What are you doing?
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting.
What the fuck?
But
This
now
nigga just jogging.
executing once they saw the play for real.
Then I'm
After
out of
having
there.
worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will extend their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try to get things settled down a little bit. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
What are you doing?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They
don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Roethlisberger on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He's going to launch it for Washington. A big bid intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. So after the INT, it's Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to find Diggs. And all the way down to the 12. That's a big play for the Bills on 3rd down. 46 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
Like, how does he come through unscathed like that fast?
A ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 41-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Roethlisberger. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now the 3rd-year man from NC State, it's Jalen Samuels. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Isaiah McKenzie is back deep for the Bills. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Okay, I'm fucking pressed.
To decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand. and they'll take that.
I sat there and pressed fucking triangle, and it didn't fucking do the fair catch, bro.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Fucking
But if
bullshit.
you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's
Fucking bullshit. Damn.
Touchdown. Chase Claypool as the first half is winding
fuck.
down. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. The way this one was going,
You run the
just
same
got the
fucking
sense they
plays, just
needed
niggas running across the
something
field,
before
and they
half.
fucking
They've
really
at
do
least
that
got
to me
something on
because
the board now.
they
Still
don't let me
trailing,
press
but
the
a good
fucking
sign.
fair catch.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was
Game in
scoring
hand,
in the
the whole
last 2
fucking
minutes
time.
of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to
And
be
then he's
played.
able to catch him.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out
just hit
on this first half.
right after he gets off the
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the
Right,
difference on the
where
scoreboard.
they do that
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Get me! Let's go!
Give him 5
Stop with this fucking just hike the ball and he can just throw the ball immediately, shit, man.
To see him, Charles, come out in the
Damn.
shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Like, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Snell. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop.
2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
I wasn't trying to just sit and just play man, but they're allowing bullshit to fucking happen right now, so I have to fucking just play man because he keeps throwing this fucking ball, these little fucking ridiculous short routes.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he couldn't hang on.
Why can't we pick this shit off, bro? He's throwing it right to my man.
Instead, second
Damn.
down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense
Like literally
is.
throwing it right to him.
And that's
Right
exactly
to
what
him.
the top 10
Right to
defense
him.
can do. They can really change the game tempo
Like, it's
and
stupid.
frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Ben to throw again. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their
Juju
playmaker.
Smith-Schuster beats
I think you're
Tre'Davious
exactly right.
White
I don't
like
think
that.
The coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And Benny Snell's not even fucking fast, man.
Benny
Stop.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
Like,
And the
fucking
Steelers
ridiculous,
are an
bro.
extra point away from tying this thing up.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was.
Like,
when you
come
mention
on with these fucking passes. Height, just throw the ball. Height, just throw the ball. Height, just throw the ball. He's throwing it right into coverage, and my niggas aren't picking the ball off
When you do
anymore.
keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 83 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Steelers 14.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Davius White is just getting torched right now. What the fuck?
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. This is Samuels. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger.
Oh my God!
In for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by
Shit is fucking about to piss me off, bro. This nigga's throwing the ball right to me. And I'm fucking hitting triangle, and the shit's not fucking intercepting the ball. God damn.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart-thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills have broken the tie.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Touchdown pass to kick it away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. A gain of 6 there on first.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
Roethlisberger with a pass complete to Claypool.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
Completion here to Claypool.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
3rd and long.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The veteran Mario Addison in there to drop him for a loss. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. To throw is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going to give it to Moss. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run here with Moss. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Bills, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.
Lost?
We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Oh, well, let's go.
28-21.
Okay. Drag City, huh?
Clean up. Yeah, man, they kept letting them throw the ball across. I got 3 niggas in the middle of the field, and they still letting them catch goddamn balls that niggas on. You know, I picked them off like 3-4 times.
He played doing cover 4 the whole time.
Nah, he kept, for some reason, he kept trying to play man on me.
Oh, okay. I had no soda.
You had to get a heavy dose of Steph Diggs. Top 5. Definitely number 1. Definitely led the league in receptions and yards. Just didn't lead in touchdowns. That means you're always. It sounds like you're always open to me. You wouldn't tell somebody you covered. Nah. I mean, your team wouldn't know nothing about that because y'all throw 2-yard slants every game. Just like your receivers against Cleveland. You know. Huh? No, you was hollering Claypool name all season, I recollect. Yeah, that one good game. Y'all got 5 out there? I need one. Anybody hear me no more? Okay. Never mind it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I was feeling, Joe. Thought I played alright last night.
Pooh Shiesty?
He dropped somebody.
Shit, I gave Lucha the realest nigga in the game too then, huh? But these young kids don't care about who going to jail, boy. They crazy, boy.
Nigga is not
Who
getting
got a
out.
good lawyer?
Please, that
Boy, let me
nigga's
tell you something.
not getting
Lucha is
out.
through, but he in state of Georgia. He is through. That nigga definitely do some real time.
Oh,
Huh?
he got 2 murders on him, don't he?
Yeah, boy, you know. Hey, let me tell you something, boy. The only reason why Ray Lewis got up out of there, the state of Georgia, cause he went to God. Lucha better go to God. Boy, let me tell you something, cause normally, in the state of Georgia, if your homeboy do it, and you around him, you going to jail too.
Send the ball.
Hey, don't nobody say nothing ALV. Get what? All y'all going to jail for murder.
Doc. Guess who eating right now, man? Austin fucking Rivers. Got 25 points in 11 minutes. Rivers said it's Kobe Day. Motherfucker.
But y'all see, Aaron Rodgers said he don't want to leave. Aaron Rodgers said he want more money. They the same niggas, ain't it? I ain't got such a delivery on them, man.
God damn, this nigga 10 for 10. You ain't got you. Goddamn Rivers 10 for 10. Yeah, missed a shot. Austin Rivers. They get 10 for 10, 25 points, Q Walk in 11 minutes. RJ Barrett, you either shoot it or swing the ball. What are you doing? Swing it. Quickly, floater.
They ain't got don't have that for the what's called the new ones. Ain't got it unlocked yet.
Oh,
You don't use that what's called scope? Like the something with an H, I think. Yeah, Vision Take 2.0. Yeah, that you said you can't use it. Yeah. Oh, you triangle. My bad, Trey.
that a freaking foul, that. He on the bench now. Can y'all not get the rebound? No offense.
Why am I missing my three? But still. If I want to cut that, then I'd have cut. Get that weeks out of here. Mm, mm-mm. Trey triangle, right? Yeah. Yeah, I see it. I heard you. I came in on jump shot either right now, Pete. Yeah. What are you doing? Stop. But they like that nigga done dislocated your shoulder. He going that side. I am going to. Ellie? Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, I saw him. I picked up. I thought you were going. I didn't think you were going. That's what I wanted to go right there. Watch it, man. That ball slung way down there. That's about Jim at eight, cause that's all I miss. You can't steal that ball. Nah, Elvie, then when you go past him, then Elvie. Oh, you getting mama? Oh, that's your mama. What you doing? I told him I wouldn't even know how show. That's why she don't know what episodes. Watch it. It's still true. Whoa. They ain't want to say that nigga get die ill because he can get go on a poster, obituary. Why? Why didn't throw it to Trey? Eating chips and dip. Trey, I believe in you, Trey. Appreciate it. I believe in you, Trey. He ain't believe in you, Trey. That's what it was. I believe in you, cuz. Nah, it's almost sleep. You got dime or something sleeping? You got flow gen or something? Oh, triangle, triangle, triangle. Yeah. It's like late. It went right. It didn't feel right. I thought it wasn't gonna make it. I ain't gonna lie. Well, that was the trade like a fool. Say what, LV? What you said? Me, the dude over here doing. Oh shit. My man Dakota, my wife talking to me. My bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, Trey, my fault. Blame my wife because I was talking.
You. Well, I thought y'all was full. Hey, I asked if they had five on the hoop. Nobody said nothing for.